Oh my god, what is this, a new video from X-Quest Ticket, whom I thought was dead or raped or something, or... Anyway, I haven't been battling for a long time, and hence I haven't been narrating for a long time, and I have the usual excuses, and thus this is going to be a very boring and rusty battle and a very boring and rusty narration for me. But since I'm finally getting the mood back, I just thought I'd upload whatever I had, even if in my mind it wasn't the best of the best, but I had fun anyway, so what the hell. And it's against a female YouTuber that battles Pokemans. It's like, oh my god, she's bound to get popular, right? So, yeah, whatever, enough of that. My opponent here, actually, I know her by Fiona, but I actually haven't looked at her YouTube username yet. All I know is she uploaded a video, her version of this battle already, so whatever, go check her out. I'll link her in the description. And looking at her team, it's like 4 fucking flying types. Like, what the hell? Does she not know who she's up against? And that equates to like 5 of her guys weak to ice against a Glaceon, a Fordico, whatever the hell the word is. Either way, I'm gonna win this thing. Like, damn, I'm gonna sweep her, and I'm gonna sweep her so hard, and I'm gonna sweep her so bad she's gonna be begging me for mercy. And yeah, regardless, the white screen of death, because, you know, 5th gen Wi-Fi, and, well, she leads with one of her many flying types, and because she has such a gaping weakness to ice, and because I have no idea what the hell she's gonna lead with, I decide to lead with my Choice Specs Glaceon with max HP. That, I don't know, despite being one of the longest staples in my channel, nobody seems to know that Grace Glace is A, Choice Specs, and B, can take a lot of hits because max HP, low, and because of that she loses her Zapdos, which, to be honest, wasn't terribly terrifying unless she was like Specs with Thunderbolt. Then again, my Heat Run would probably have some sort of trouble against it. Then again, I do have a Gliscor on my team that I have not shown you guys because, you know, hey, team preview and no versus recorder shit. Anyway, she's gonna send out her Eric here, which I really don't care why it's named Eric. All I know is I'm gonna fuck her shit up. Then again, maybe not, because I know she's gonna Thunder Wave me, because that's what Togekiss do. And I might have a use for Grace Glace later, because as I've said, her team is very weak to flying, even though Grace Glace is slow as hell, and will probably be knocked out by another hit. But you know what, if I can keep Grace Glace alive, I will. And because I don't want any other joker coming to my videos and say, "Oh, your Glaceon died on the 2nd turn, how useful is it?" So she goes for the nasty prod, which kind of makes me go, what? And I'm thinking, okay, shit, I'm in a bit of a bind now, and there's nothing I can really do about it, because I'm a genius. I don't put Ice Fang on my Gliscor, which is Zykoru, which is probably what Zycor would be named if you gave him a name in Japanese, but nobody's done that yet, and he argues that it sounds better without the rule at the back. But you know what, this is my Zycor. This is my Gliscor, damn it. I name it whatever the hell I want. So I go for the Stealth Rocks, and she goes for another nasty plot, I think. Essentially giving her a +4, which, to be honest, I have no idea what she did that for. She could have just killed me straight. But no, she has to go rub it in my face and go for another nasty plot. Like, for what, man? What on my team can take a +2 air slash and not flinch and can, you know, do some reasonable damage back? So, out comes my Heat Run, which I thought, you know, Choice Scarf with max special attack would unquestionably kill this thing. But no, because based on 30 special attack without specs is a bit even if you have a bloody murder move like Overheat. But you know what, I guess because it's not Glaceon, it kind of fails even with base 130 special attack. And Aura Sphere will unquestionably KO me. There's nothing scientific about that, it's just point should die. So now I'm contemplating my move like forever, as you can see here, and I'm gonna send out my Zycor again, except not really, because, you know, this is how you use a Zoroark effectively, ladies and gentlemen, because Zoroark is the 2nd fastest guy on my team aside from Scolipede, which isn't gonna do anything against that freaking Togekiss anyway, because, you know, the only offensive move I have on that thing is Mega Horn, which obviously won't do anything if, you know, a Heat Run with max special attack can't even bring it down to the red with a fucking Overheat. That is just amazing. So my night days Ugh. Why? Whenever I use stealth rocks, things live on a slither of a slither, and when I don't use stealth rocks, things live on a slither anyway. So, it's just a matter of damn if I do and damn if I don't. So I'll concentrate Scolipede, and I'm gonna go outspeed it, thankfully, and then go for the Mega Horn, which thankfully does not miss, because if I had missed, she would have just went for the roost, and she would have like 5-0'd me, which would be pretty damn embarrassing. So out comes this Soul, which is again Mega. But I don't know, what the hell do you want me to say about it? So, like I said, the only offensive move I have is Mega Horn, and at this point, the only chance of me winning is actually getting an agility baton pass to my choice bender Hexerus. But it isn't seeming likely here because, you know, Slash is probably gonna kill me. So I'm gonna have to try to force it out here, and at the same time that she switches out, I'm gonna have to send out my Scolipede, hope that she sends out something that can let me set up an agility on it, and then baton pass that boost. Of course, that also involves me having to, you know, survive a hit. But let's just assume I can do that. So I'm gonna send out my Hexerus just to bait that Skarmory into coming out so that I can send out my Grace Glaze and kill it. But no, she, you know, apparently is too smart for that, or is too dumb to think of that possibility, and therefore kills me with a move that I thought would kill me but did not. And just to rub it in, she gets a crit because, you know, everyone I face is inferior to me, then the only reason I lose is because of luck. And yeah. So anyway, now that my only thing to take a Skarmory is gone, all I have left now is a Hexerus and a Scolipede, none of which can actually handle a Skarmory. So at this point it's pretty much GG, which is also the reason why I feel that this battle isn't really worth uploading, because, you know, I just got my shit wrecked, essentially, or rather half my butt kicked at the second turn of the battle, when I should have just killed that stupid, what's his face, Togekiss off with one swift Ice Beam, rather than, you know, switching out, fearing the Thunder Wave that never came. So out comes Chris, which not really sure if it's, which one of them is Chris? There are 3 of them, unless all of them are called Chris's, which will be very confusing. And very confusing also is the fact that she goes for the Stone Age, and I'm like, what? Why would you do that? Like, A, I can't switch, and B, even if I could, the only other guy I have, Scolipede, is neutral to Earthquake anyway, so meh. So out comes a Sarah, and just to rub it in my face, it is a female. And as you can probably tell by now from the lack of, you know, Mold Breaker, I don't have Mold Breaker, which means I have Rivalry, because no one runs Unnerve. And, you know, if normal Mold Breaker Hexerus Choice Banded could 2KO Skarmory, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, if I had my attack doubled with Rivalry, I'd have always KO'd it. You know, not counting Sturdy, of course. Then again, wait, I did set up my Stealth Rocks, right? Damn. So my whole argument about the stupid Togekiss living on a slither of a slither was invalid. So anyway, I run because, you know, it's pointless to stall it out, and yeah, I guess it's a good game. I was wrecking her shit in our first battle, but she had to go. So whatever, good game and goodbye. Just thought I'd preserve a bit of my pride here after getting swept by a freaking Togekiss. See ya.